How easy it is to be captivated by the sheer splendor of the sun's shining, by its capacity to make manifest a world it sees with its own fire. How naturally we imagine our own capacity to know and to create as the bright sun of consciousness. How many of the thousands of sense perceptions imprinted upon the body and mind over a lifetime are authored by the sun. How instinctively flora and fauna turn their faces sunward as if to the center. And if in temperate zones sunlight may be taken for granted, its more rare occurrence in frigid climates can be experienced as a kind of grace. Benign, forgiving, run through with compassion in a land that bore so eloquently the evidence of centuries of winter. To sun worshippers over millennia, solar rays have seemed to transfer magical properties of fertility, creativity, prophecy, healing, and even for the alchemist, a living potentiality for wholeness that dwells in every individual. No wonder then that the sun has evoked the illustrious, worldly prestige and authority of rulers and royalty who wear the sun-like crown. The world-transcending intelligence of the enlightened one, the lucid vision of the haloed saint, and the achievement of highest illumination by the initiate of mysteries. As the heavenly warrior, the sun's blazing light turns back the darkness of primeval chaos. As the hunter, his arrow-like rays unerringly hit the target. The majestic solar dynamism embodied in lion, tiger, horse, and ram is also reflected in the soaring eagle and the hawk. Casting its maternal gaze over the world, the sun is the eye of the mother of all. As the omniscient, all-seeing eye of Allah, it is the exacting guardian of universal order. But just as the Hindu god Rudra, in his aspect as fire, lightning, and the sun, destructively devours flesh, blood, and marrow with his burning, atrocious heat, so also the ferocity of the sun exhausts the body, boils the brain, and drives to madness. The merciless solar intellect preternaturally exposes the burgeoning creative idea or intuition, taking root in darkness, or ablaze with self-love, voraciously pursues his boundless lust for knowledge. The familiar Greek myths of Icarus and Phaeton are instructive. To fly too near the sun is to lose one's groundedness. To become identified with the inflammable, archetypal energies that far exceed mortal limitation is to court destruction and death. For the alchemist, the alchemical soul carried, like his physical counterpart, an amalgam of energies. On the one hand, soul is the bright day life of the psyche, as well as a sulfurous active substance that compels it toward the specific goals. As king soul, it represents the authority of particular principles investing consciousness, as the alien king, their waning and disintegration. But soul was also the goal, the yellow balsam, the veritas or truth behind the capacity of consciousness for self-healing and rejuvenation through immersion in moist, lunar-like feelings, moods and dreams, reflecting the magical and mercurial. The regenerated sun of the philosophers was both transparent and opaque, a sun and a consciousness paradoxically both light and shadow. As Ovid's recounting of the myth of the flood suggests, earth and sun have always been partners in conception and nurturing of life. With the phenomenon of global warming and the consequent overturning of the natural order, the ages-old alliance may be irrevocably compromised. But for the moment, we can still rejoice in the mutual revealing of the loveliness of the world manifested under the loveliness of sunlight, or watch a kiting falcon turn a burnished gold as it momentarily catches the full blaze of a late afternoon sun, and imagine the ancient solar deity, wings spread protectively over the earth.
Academy.